Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and more. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. As you know, we've been following the Real Housewives of Atlanta conversation for a while now. And this week alone, we already reported on those contracts that were supposed to go out. And it's still up in the air whether or not some of your favorite housewives will be coming back. But one of the consistent stories that we're hearing is that LaToya Forever is out, allegedly. But as you know, the producers of Atlanta felt as if skewing a little bit younger did work for them. So keeping someone like Drew Sidora around is something that they feel is necessary. But now we're hearing that they're about to add another young lady to the cast. And that lady happens to be LightSkin Keisha. We're going to ignore the name. We're going to ignore the name. Look, LightSkin Keisha, if you're not familiar with who she is, she was on last season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And people said that they enjoyed her. I've been out of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for a while now. It's been a while. Mona, I'm sorry. The show has just become so overly produced and scripted. It lost its original flavor. I miss the days of Jim Jones. And I know y'all, but it was a different time. It was a different time. But with that being said, apparently LightSkin Keisha was a popular character on the show, based on what I've seen in the comments. Our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk posted this, that they heard that the word on the street that LightSkin Keisha is in talks of joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta. As I said to you before, I have been out of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for quite some time, so I'm not sure exactly what LightSkin Keisha will be able to bring to the show, but she isn't a housewife. And look, I am not one of those people that's necessarily a purist when it comes to having everyone on the show be housewives. And yes, Atlanta does have a couple of housewives, including Cynthia and Candy, and technically Kenya. We're not sure where that relationship is currently going, but I have a feeling I think she still won't be a wife come this new season. Well, technically she will be because they're not divorced yet. But with that being said, adding another woman on the show that isn't a housewife when your show is called The Real Housewives, and across the franchise, we're seeing more and more women that aren't housewives be on the show. And as I said to you before, that's not a big deal to me if you feel they can bring something good to the show. But since I'm not very familiar with LightSkin Keisha, I know she is a rapper, and I heard one of her songs this morning, and I'm like, okay, she's talented in that. And of course, she'll be utilizing the show to enhance her career. But honestly, I'm tired of these housewives coming on the show trying to heighten their careers. Like, we get it. We understand it is a platform, and we understand people are going to, start businesses. But goodness, can we just go to, this is why people love Beverly Hills, because a lot of these women, although they do have their products and things like that, they have their money already. So part of them being on the show is because, like Kathy Hilton, they're bored. Atlanta, and I know I've said I want Sheree to come back. I'm open to maybe Phaedra coming back. Look, I like the idea, based on what we've heard, them bringing these women back, not necessarily as housewives, but because they have true, genuine connections with the other housewives, and as sort of like a friend of that comes in every once in a blue. They definitely need more housewives. As you know, last season, they only had 5 housewives. So it did feel like the stories were lackluster. It felt like it was a little dry. I know what you guys are saying, and you will say in the comments, it was dry. But with that being said, I'm not sure exactly how LightSkin Keisha will mesh into the world of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I thought we were trying to skew away from being like Love and Hip Hop, though. Real Housewives. I've seen the comments. A lot of people feel like this will just dig a larger ditch for Atlanta in regards to losing their fan base. It's one thing to skew younger. I don't know if you necessarily need to skew younger. I think what you need to do is get some interesting people. Period. Interesting people that have real money. That's one of the reasons. Let's not sit around and act like that's not one of the reasons why that we watch this show. We wanted to see housewives that are quirky that have real money, that have interesting personalities, have interesting family dynamics. And we're not getting that in Atlanta. And if we expect Candy and Cynthia to bring that, then we're really lost. And I'm not saying I don't want Candy and Cynthia on the show. I do, but we can't put the burden of keeping the show interesting on their shoulders. Just saying. But speaking of Atlanta, you know, a video about the Real Housewives of Atlanta would not be the same if we weren't talking about Porsha. Well, look, Porsha, as you know, revealed that she is engaged to Simon Guobadia, Fallon Guobadia's current husband. The Fallon Guobadia interview drops today. That is going to be interesting. Again, that will be an exclusive on the Up and Adam YouTube channel. We will be watching and recapping at some point. So make sure if you're not subscribed to lock in here. So Simon Guobadia is sharing his love for Porsha on his social media. I get why they want to come out with their love of a month and a half, but goodness, like, do you guys have no shame? Do you have no shame? But the reason why I'm reporting on this story is because of the caption that Simon Guobadia posted on his social media. And this is what he said. Before we get to what he said, can we just talk about the body language in this photo? It's like, it's awkward, and everyone has been saying it. Everyone are about body language experts lately, and it doesn't seem authentic. It doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem lovey-dovey. You don't get the sparks. Not necessarily. Look, we said that about other relationships, and they've been going on for a very long time, and everyone gets into relationships for different reasons. But with that being said, this is what Simon posted. He said, "I'm posting Porsha for real, just because I love hard like no other. You had me at quote unquote hello." And then he puts in parentheses, "By the way, you had me at hello" is a quote from the movie Jerry Maguire. Hashtag teachable moments. What are you teaching us, Simon? What are you teaching us? Well, although we do know that Simon and Porsha did not first meet on the show, Simon has been friends with Dennis for a while now. And that's how they were originally introduced, from what we hear. But he already knew that people would be in the comments, "Oh, hello at your door that first time she met you." Why are you guys? I will never understand. I honestly not sure if this is for a storyline. I'm not sure if it's just because they've been dating longer and now they just want to kind of get out and talk about their relationship. Y'all could have kept this. You could have waited until November to share this relationship, because based on what we're hearing, we're not going to see this whole Fallon and Simon situation play out on the new season. Not even sure if we're going to see their Porsha and Simon's relationship on the show. That's not a guarantee, and it's not a guarantee that we're going to see it in her 3-part miniseries. Either way, you know, here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, we will be following, recapping, and giving you everything that we hear in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. As always, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on LightSkin Keisha coming to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? If you've watched Love and Hip Hop, do you think that she would mesh well with the ladies? What kind of character would she be? Let me know, because as I said to you before, I'm not familiar with her. Would she be a good addition? I'm open to it, but are they going to call her LightSkin Keisha on the show, or just Keisha? And also, let me know your thoughts on Simon Guobadia professing his love continuously on social media for his fiance, although he's still married. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when there's breaking news, when we go live, or when we upload.